Greetings, Taurus, and welcome. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And you're watching this because you need this message right now. And I want to dive in here with you. And first, I want to thank all of my Taurus, all of you for your subscriptions, your thumbs up, and especially your comments. They mean so much to me. And thank you. And that's how the message keeps getting filtered and processed. And that way I can get more of that divine connection to share with you. And today we're going to start off with an oracle card and see what it is that is the theme or focus of this reading. Wow, the number 44, universal love. This is a powerful energy of the vibrational field, and you see the green is that a heart chakra, and around that center star is that red because it's being nourished with this flow of energy, but also of groundedness and a sense of boundaries, but reaching out, almost like a mandala that you could meditate on. But you might be seeing the number 444 for Taurus, and that's suggesting that you're lining up to this universal frequency of love. And this frequency activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. So that is this frequency we're participating in together today, Taurus. And it says it activates, that is bringing into activation, into life, from a kind of suspended animation to amazing, a way of activating that connection between each other, between these cards, between this probability field of what possible cards will come up in the reading and what message is directly meant for each one of you. But there is something important for all of you Tauruses today that you're reading this and receiving this is the number 444. And this feeling of activating that connection that we feel with each other, that we feel together right now. And so it is, and let's dive right in and see what the cards have for you, a Taurus. And we'll jump right into this beautiful Torah. I was going to say Torah, and that's something that is the book that is in the lap of the high priestess, but I meant Taurus. So there's something coming up about maybe reading some spiritual information, maybe getting connected to something that is very important to you to gain that inner knowing. Because that opens this portal to universal love. And when we're feeling interconnected, there is that alignment with spirit. That is where that feeling comes from. And so this is what I have for you today, Taurus, as we come into this reading. And you begin with this sense of the Four of Swords. Well, you have a lot of fours around you. That's balance, stability, security. Coming into that sense of meditating and resting and getting these downloads you need at this time, Taurus. And they're coming for you. You can almost feel that ability to sit in this patient, almost like you're in this frame, this oval, this kind of birth canal, almost of being born through your meditation, through your dreams, through resting your mind. Often when we rest our minds, we can begin to download that next level of vibration that you're tapping into. And there is also a sense of floating right now, both on the water and on the clouds. Laying back on your back, on the grass, on the ground, a Taurus, and looking up at the sky, at the stars. This is the time of the full moon in Pisces to take that energy. And this is what is happening right now with the Four of Swords, what's going to help or challenge. But this is an energy of standing your ground passionately. You've gone through the war maybe, and that's why you need to rest. and this energy around the sky and the earth, the brown and that blue energy. But of the fire is coming because you see how she is in this posture almost like the Statue of Liberty. But that sense of energy out and to the world, standing up, believing. And if I'm not mistaken, these are military badges that soldiers wear on their uniforms. So there's something about having gone through the battles of life, gone through the fire, gone through that calcination process where you've burned off a lot of the dross, the things that are no longer serving you, beginning to streamline and come toward that one final wand, the one she is holding firmly, that has been that sense of defending that mental clarity, defending your mental well-being, your peace of mind, and standing up for what you are now downloading from this a sense of meditation, peace, and see how the stars are all above this meditator's head. So there is receiving these energies from the stars, and the stars are that energy of the neurological system that's still left from when we came here. We came as stardust, and so we're always feeling that tiny thread of the stars that come into us in various ways. But this is saying for you, when you come upon this Taurus, this message that you're resting, you're meditating, you're receiving, you're engaging in this time of rest and renewal. You could have felt like you see these wands are almost like chopsticks, but there could be a little bit shattered energy in both of these formations. So maybe there's a time you need to rest so you can renew your passion, your fire. You're willing to keep on being resilient. And the King of Pentacles is at the foundation. Well, this is Taurus, a card of the earth, Capricorn. And this, look how this king holds a star on the wand, and it's surrounded by this amazing environment. And this king is also having a look in terms of what it's holding. There is a sense of a ladder, something that you climb toward, climb up, ladder, and maybe a certain kind of literature. It's hardback, so to speak, that you are now being able to give out these bouquets. I see these pink peonies could mean something to a Taurus. But there is that sense of growth and abundance, of feeling like you know how to solve the earthly problems. So therefore, you can walk on the earth, shine, stand up, and be a patron almost for your star, for other people who are shining. And it could be also that you're shining, Taurus. And you're shining because the influence of the past was the two hearts. And they're the swans again, Taurus. We had talked about the swans in a few readings back, where the swans actually can run, dance across the water. But here there is a peaceful flow, a more reflective energy from the past. And you came into this energy, and you see there's the moon and the star here in one of the hearts. That could be significant for you. And something is coming, Taurus, at the new moon. And there is that sense of these almost like cherubs, angels, twin flames, divine partnership, a kind of past life energy in that emblem above these two swans that mate for life. And to mate for life means that you mate for life to that inner spiritual flow, and the swans represent a spiritual dimension on earth because they can scoot along amazingly quick, but with grace, across the waters, across the unconscious, right before that hypnagogic state of the dream, where we tap into this energy that both connects us to that love, to that knowing of inner knowing, but also to a certain fire within us so we can stand up and make it real and be productive and be of the earth. And that's how you shine at the root of this. And what is coming from your higher power, Taurus, is this energy of the Eight of Pentacles. A beautiful eight. Look at the spiraling energy around this brick wall. A beautiful gateway. And spiraling, working at this foundation. It's maybe not to the completion yet, but you have worked this. And there is a beautiful abundance of twilight here, of that time of day at the crown where we can receive these messages when the stars start first twinkling in the sky. And there is a sense of being outdoors at this time of year, maybe a bonfire, or an energy of just smelling that changing of the earth, how the leaves are releasing, their colors are beautiful. And there's a tender look toward, in this figure, toward these pentacles, toward this work. So it's showing that it's both a work of love you're doing, Taurus, but also it's going to be very successful. You're going to be recognized for your craft because it's unique. And it's something you're going to really join together, maybe with another person or within yourself to create this. And it's coming because right now you're moving into the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, well, there is an energy of now being out in the field, really seeing this fruits of your labor, what you've worked on. But the crown is saying, keep on working, Taurus. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be, you're going to be loyal to the different cycles of the moon. And to really stand up for this creation. And there's some interesting feelings up above here in this tapestry and the posture on this farmer is very much about giving a lot of consideration, appraising what has been created under the heavens. And you can tell that there is in the outfit, there's a flow in the dress toward having come to rest now, having worked hard and appraising what you've invested in. And that's a time to be looking back to what you've been so resilient about and have made a lot of success, Taurus, because this is of the earth. You have a lot of the earth. You have the Four of Swords. That's of the air, balancing your mind, balancing out the air, the thinking. And what challenges that is, or helps it, is be resilient, stand your ground, create boundaries. With this, a sense of the lapels, don't be afraid to say, okay, I've gone through the battles. I know from experience how to stand up and make something real and abundant and fruitful and secure. And that was an experience. The influence was of the Two of Hearts, the Two of Cups, something about a union, and something about the swan. So it could be some energies that mate for life, these vibrational energies of universal love that can flow through two people or through two ideas or two energies. And you're working on that. That's what you are downloading, how resilient you've been, but also how there is a loyalty to your craft. And you're appraising it now, but you will keep going because there is the Five of Pentacles. Well, you're leaving behind any sense of feeling not good enough, that something's lacking. And that could be part of this energy of the Seven of Pentacles being a little, maybe having to evaluate, well, I had worked in this way toward the Eight of Pentacles, at the crown being recognized, being given a salary. Somebody's giving you money for the work you do, and it's a creative work. that you've meditated a lot on and maybe need to rest and take time from maybe being defensive about how firmly grounded you are. And there is this influence from the recent past about a connection, a union, someone who feels like this sense of deja vu, someone you have known from a past life. Or it could be just this feeling of being in love with love, universal love flowing through you because of the work you're doing, what you're crafting, what you're working on. But it's time to say, whatever this fear is of being left out in the cold, because you've got this Four of Swords, which is taking time to rest your mind and heal. And so there is a sense of looking Taurus at this time, because this is of the Earth Pentacle. The Five of Pentacles is actually, in my mind, a card of that spiritual poverty, of not really trusting in that universal force that is all around us, and that we are spiritual beings having physical experience so we can learn what it is that is truly of value for us, what we truly want to unite with while we're here, and what we're to do, and who we're to do it with. And that's what you're working on, discovering, being recognized, evaluating, investing in, being resilient towards, standing up for, grounding it, making it real. And so you're seeing maybe a feeling right now, whoever you are out there, Taurus, believe that all of this resource is there, the Five of Pentacles, the pentagram, the Pentagon. And there you will receive this couple is moving in to a new mindset of feeling that whatever you've worked on and appraised, you feel like you're lacking. Well, let's see. How could you be lacking with this energy of the King of Pentacles at your foundation? So you're having to challenge this low vibrating energy of feeling not good enough. We're all perfectly amazing creatures, and I just want to say that to you right now, Taurus. So whoever you are, as you're watching this, you are amazing. There's nothing lacking in you or in me or in this moment or in any time, past, present, or future. There's nothing lacking that your mind cannot align with, that vibration that activates that connection we feel to each other. And you're not out in the cold. There is no sense of being not belonging. You belong in this great scheme, this amazing performance, art of spiritual and material union, with the Two of Wands coming at your environment. White feathers and butterflies could be important, tapestries. There is a sense of someone having this fishing basket, you see, hanging here, that you would keep your lures in, your tackle. You've got a plan, you've got your pole, so to speak, you're fishing, you're casting out there, you're putting something out energetically. You're moving away from lack, you're trusting that now to meditate, get the healing, the energy you need. Maybe there has been just really simply that you've been working yourself to the bone, being so resilient that you need to take time out and rest. And as you rest, you can release any feeling of doubt about your worthiness. You have this worthiness because this plan is coming towards you with Two Wands. That's the Two of Hearts and the Two of Wands. So you've got water and fire. That's going to be steamy, misty. I mean, when heat and fire come together, that heat and fire, and then the water, it's an interesting energy. And that's what's coming in terms of your two. But what the hope and fear is the Wheel of Fortune. And an incredible Wheel of Fortune, and there is the eagle, that emblem of that dominion, that sense of of freedom, but to be able to see that energy from a wide perspective and also from way up. So there is that energy down here too of look at this horse, this magical energy of a kind of orange horse. So that is the Sagittarius energy. The archer is often on the Pegasus. So there is an energy of movement toward this true plan, this coming from your environment, some energy of boldness, of newness, of putting energy out, of being established where you are already, Taurus, but also having that energy to have a firm base, a financial support, this sense of a problem-solving ability. You know how things work in the world, Taurus. And when you share that information, and I thank you for that, because I feel your vibrations as you're watching this. And I can feel that someone right now, maybe a few of you, are looking into that sense of what is changing, what is this expansion, this good luck that's coming. And it's coming because of the Chariot. It's moving quickly. And this is Sagittarius energy, and now this is a Cancer energy, could be important for one of you. And you might want to watch the reading I'm doing for Cancer, and we'll post it this afternoon. But you're coming in quickly. And this energy of, it's so beautiful, but this is the Chariot, and it's riding on an elk, on caribou, on a deer. But look at this energy through that snowy field. And you're coming out of the snow here from the 5 into this snow, because you know you can go through any kind of weather. You can transverse these seasons and have that sense of movement, of transformation. You know where you're going. You are in that phase of the wheel of fortune turning. And that is amazing for you, Taurus, as we come into this reading when the divine timing, divine message is coming to you with a lot of speed, energy, but also needing, like with this figure that's riding the caribou, is something wild, it's untamed, it's not domesticated energy. And you're needing to take that energy over the fields, through the landscape, and there are horses there. There are a lot of horses in this reading, Taurus, so that could be something about horses riding, connecting to that energy. It's going to be very transformative. And you've got the 10 of Wands, where you're going from the 9 to the 10, and that's good to see for you, Taurus, because you're closing this out. Whatever this feeling that you had to keep being resilient, stand your ground, be defensive, well, that's coming to an end. You see the polka dots, and in the tarot, polka dots are saying, don't take yourself so seriously. So this is clarifying the 9 of Wands is the 10. And you can see that this figure is off balance, very heavily loaded. It almost seems like an old-fashioned a metal scoop that they would, in the Victorian days, let's say, scoop up the coals. And so this is not only heavy, but it's hot. It's molten lava. It's like working with hot bodies, hot energy. But there's also very a sense of shouldering a lot of weight. And you're going to not take yourself so seriously, because this is coming to a completion. Whatever this phase of your life of feeling like you had to keep boundaries and stand your ground and keep on going and not even know where you're going, or can't really see the forest for the trees. And there you are now moving, excuse me, to the end of that. And it's coming because of the 8 of Wands, where you're going quickly again. You have the Chariot and now the 8 of Wands. And this is a fired up energy. So much fire in this reading. And Earth. You're well balanced, Taurus, in terms of the elements. And you've now got this, you're going with the Eight of Wands quickly toward this sense of the Seven of Cups. And another card of just opening. Look how that posture, that opening of the heart and the throat chakra and revelation, and allowing a third eye to look up and to receive all of this possibility. These choices in love are flowing to you. And there's a sense of right now maybe just being in that sense of, as this card, universal love, of feeling that daydreaming about the potentials of attracting, activating this choices within you, and just feeling the pure potential of what love can bring, the wheel, that movement toward a plan, and that is what is coming, a Taurus. So a recap is, as you come into this reading, what you want to know about is this time of rest, of meditation, from this long period, maybe 9 months, where you have really stood your ground courageously. They've made a monument almost out of you. You've been through the ring of fire. And now you are at this, you see this crossroads here, and the similar sword, wands. So there is a cross of your wands. There is a coming to a plan, knowing that you have one thing established and you want to take something out. You're getting that grounding, and it's union. You're uniting with some energy, whether that's another person that you're passionate and have a vision to go after a project with, that you have a lot of connection to that energy that's coming from your environment. But some energy is on the move because you are burning through whatever it is. You're taking your sense of whatever you've been bandaged, wherever you've been wounded, you're moving on because you are taking the time to understand this, to rest your mind, just to take a time out, to recover under the stars, be quiet. And what is at the foundation is that sense of the King of Pentacles, holding the star on that wand, following that, waving that magic, having that earthly power, so to speak, to be strong, to be disciplined, to keep working for your goals and your present goals and future goals. And that leads to an experience, infiltration from the recent past of something that influenced you from the past, in terms of something coming up in terms of a new way of loving, a new love offer, a union within yourself. And look at with the swans, the uniting of this partnership, of this spiritual union, so to speak. And it's going to have a lot of deep feeling for you. And that is coming because you have worked at this, or you have a craft that you love, that you are working on. Maybe together this is part of a craft. I don't know. I mean, that's weird. But the two swans coming together is like Swan Lake. It's a dance. It's a coming into this a spiritual union where you can ride on the surface, but know at the depths what's going on. And you're working on that power to build this structure and to evaluate the work you're doing. And to evaluate it, appraise it accurately, with understanding of what you want, what you're desiring, what you're building, and how you want to continue to plant, to work, to meditate on this, because you maybe at times slip back into a feeling of that Five of Pentacles, of not being good enough, not belonging, something about that kind of imbalance or need for change in terms of programming around your feeling of confidence, of worthiness, of belonging, of your abilities to get the help you need, or to help others, and to blend those energies. But you're doing that by planning with some important influence from the outside, from around you, from your environment. Um, and it's something you're planning because it's going to bring you toward a sense of the wheel of fortune. That's your hope and fear, that things will start to move forward, expand. You'll have this good luck. That horse there, that you'll be able to be moving forward, but also have the eagle's perspective. And you're moving toward it quickly with this chariot, with this energy of the horned animal, the horned one who is taking you through the woods. It's going to something come very mysterious, but very important in terms of your investment, your evaluation, what you're working on in the winter. And you don't think of butterflies in the winter, but something is going to be like a butterfly and metamorphosize in the winter. And you're going toward that very quickly, a Taurus. And that is what I have for you. Going toward that very quickly with the wheel and the chariot. And also there you're moving toward this very quickly. But also there is a sense of a choice that needs to be made. And that is at the coming in, this maybe out of your field of awareness at this time. You could be just fantasizing or daydreaming, but that's a beautiful space to be in, of the imagination, the imaginal realm. And that's what these cards pull us into, so we can draw in our highest and best, and to know how to go quickly and to read those signs that are taking us, like the Sagittarius energy, the archer, and just moving quickly toward our destiny. And we know where that's going now, because we can feel that with the purple energy. It's in our that sense of the third eye rounding to the crown and opening you to a whole new reality that you might not have even known existed at this time, Taurus. But everything's solid. You're right there at home in the earth with that King of Pentacles. And holding the star, because that's holding a vision, that's holding inspiration, because this king stands firm in the earth. And if you've been the king and shouldering a lot of responsibilities, working hard, it's saying it's time to lighten up, the polka dots there. And you see the polka dots here, lighten up on any obligation, burden, responsibility, and also in feeling that you're shouldering some kind of feeling of being, left out, not good enough, but you're breaking into this amazing new opportunity with the wheel and the chariot. And that is what I have for my amazing Tauruses. It's always such a pleasure and really just a journey through these cards together. And that's what I have, and you're moving into this universal love. And once you feel that, you will grow that green. Everything will start to expand out of you with speed, but also with that deep a feeling that you're on the right path, with that swan of spiritual movement across the waters. And see you next time, and sending you love. And thank you again for your subscriptions, your thumbs up, and for your comments. Just leave me any comment. That is so important, so we can keep these readings coming. Bye-bye. Sending you love.